If you can carefully find the value of k in this math problem, then you're a genius. Maybe you didn't just realize it. Kindly tell me your answer in the comment section if you think you're a genius. All right, let's solve. In this problem, we want to carefully find the value of k. And we are told that k is not equal to 0, and k is a real number. So that condition is very important, and we must keep in mind as we solve. Now, we are given the equation k squared over 6 equals 6 over k. And the first step here is to eliminate the fractions by cross-multiplying. So when we cross-multiply, we get k squared times k equals 6 times 6. However, to handle this in a clearer way using the law of indices, we rewrite it in a consistent form as k squared times k squared equals 6 times 6. And we recall that when we multiply powers with the same base, we add the exponents. So k squared times k squared becomes k to the power of 4, while 6 times 6 becomes 6 squared. So now we have k to the power of 4 equals 6 squared, which is 36. Next, we bring everything to one side of the equation so that we can factorize, giving us k to the power of 4 minus 36 equals 0. And at this point, we recognize a special pattern called the difference of two squares, where a squared minus b squared can be written as a plus b multiplied by minus b. So applying that idea here, we rewrite the expression as k squared plus 6 in one bracket multiplied by k squared minus 6 in another bracket equals 0. Now, since the product of two expressions is equal to 0, it means that at least one of them must be equal to 0. So we consider two separate cases. In the first case, we let k squared plus 6 equals 0. And solving this gives k squared equals minus 6. Then taking the square root of both sides gives k equals plus or minus root of minus 6. But we remember that the square root of a negative number is not a real number. It involves an imaginary value. And since the question clearly states that k must be a real number, we reject this entire case. Then we move to the second case where k squared minus 6 equals 0. And solving this gives k squared equals 6. And taking the square root gives k equals plus or minus root 6. And these are valid real numbers. So these are acceptable solutions. Finally, we can check our answers by substituting them back into the original equation. And we will see that both values satisfy the equation correctly. Therefore, the final answer is k equals root 6 or k equals minus root 6. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more clear and detailed math explanations.